Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Leslie. Good afternoon, Natalia, Silvia.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gabriela. Well, Silvia
Good
can.
afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Gabriela. Sylvia can speak, so she's texting because she's sick. And we have Elena that is connecting right now. So let's see. How are you, Leslie?
I'm good. And you?
Good. Thanks for asking. We also have Natalia. How are you, Natalia?
I'm great, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. We also have Gabriela. How are you, Gabriela? I told you good afternoon, but I didn't ask you how.
Um, Not bad, teacher.
Okay. And we have Elena, but Elena, connect the microphone, Elena. Elena, connect the microphone. I don't know if she can hear me. Okay, next one. And we have Priscilla. Good afternoon, Priscilla. How are you?
Good afternoon, teacher. I'm good. And what about you?
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. We also have Hugo, Eric, Ivania, and Sylvia. So I hope you all are doing well. I know that Sylvia is sick, but she is in class, so that's good. Just open the cameras, Ivania and Sylvia, so that I can see you. And if you check the WhatsApp group, I send you three pictures. So those three,
Good afternoon, teacher.
good afternoon, Ivania. Those four pictures are the ones that you're going to use today in class. So today we finish unit number 6. This is the last unit in the book. And also tomorrow you have the last exam. And for the ones that are waiting for the scores, I'm still sending some of you. Good afternoon, Mario Castro and Elena, finally. Okay, so we are going to have the exam tomorrow, and then on Monday we finish the level. So on Monday you're going to have last activity that is going to be speaking activity. And that means that today we have last topic. You're not going to study more things tomorrow. It's just for the exam and another activity that we are going. And then on Monday, speaking activity, we finish the level and I give you your final score. Yes? So let's get started. First, I'm going to ask Hugo, what's your favorite place to visit in El Salvador and why, Hugo?
My favorite place is Puerto de la Libertad uh, because it's mm, near of my house, and then is very easy. I going to Puerto de la Libertad
Okay, so in that case, it's near my house. Near my house.
near my house.
Near my house, not near of. Near of, near to, only near my house. Good,
Okay,
no? Let's see, Elena, what's your favorite place to visit in El Salvador and why?
I like to visit the beach. I don't have a specific beach, but I like uh, to go new places in the costa of El Salvador, and I like to visit because I love the beach and the and eat no sé fish. I don't know, and I like to go with my friends and my family.
Okay, good. Thank you, Elena. Natalia, what's your favorite place to visit?
My favorite place to visit is El Boquerón volcano.
Why?
Because I love green zones and I think El Boquerón is a good place to take a lot of pictures of the view and eat delicious food.
Good, good, good answer. Last one, Priscilla, what's your favorite place and why?
I have much places. Um,
Many, many
Many
places.
places. One of them are is uh, go to the beach, and because I like to swim and eat some seafood and walk to the beach. I like to walk.
Okay, do you have a beach in specific that you like to go
Um,
or where you go?
the beaches Sonsonate and Aguachapán because it's near to Santa Ana, near Santa Ana.
It's near Santa Ana. Okay, good. So all those places that you mentioned are specifically in El Salvador. Some of you didn't mention a place in specific, but you said a place in general. Like if you say the beach is too big, so it is not too specific. But some of you mentioned specific places, like Natalia, she mentioned a specific place. And this is what we are going to do today. Today we are going to talk about places. Yes, places, places. We will describe especially trips that you can have, touristic places that we have in El Salvador, and like that. So we are going to start just by sharing the screen and giving you the first activity that you have to complete. So this is an article. It is called "Exploring the City." Exploring the city. Here you're going to read this article. This article has 3 days. It is divided in 3 days. Day one, day two, and day three. So in day one, it says start with a walking tour. Number two, the day number two, shop till you drop. Till means until. Shop till you drop. Drop means to to throw something on the floor. Then number three, take a trip on the river would be the number three. So what are you going to do? Easy. You're going to work in groups. You're going to read the article for day number one. I'm going to assign it to a group. Day number two is going to be assigned to another one. And day number three is going to be assigned to another group too. Then, when you finish reading the article, because if you're working in groups of, let me see how many you are right now, you are 16, so it will be in groups of five. Only one group is going to be of six. So you're going to read that article in groups, and I need that all members in the group choose two people to read the day number one. So two people are going to read the first paragraph and second paragraph in the number one. Two people are going to read in the group number two, the day number two, first and second paragraph. And one person, because the group is going to be of five, is going to read the day number three. But each group is going to have a day in specific. What does it mean? It means that you will read the three, the three of them as a group, but you have to finish it. And when you finish it, you're going to focus only on the first one. If you're group number one, you're going to focus on the second one if you're group number two, and you're going to focus on the third one if you're group number three. Yes? So as I mentioned before, you will be in groups of five. So Sylvia can speak, so that means that you will be exactly in groups of five. So two people are going to read the day number one, two people are going to read the day number two, and one is going to read the number three. Then I will tell you which number you have to focus on, because later the group is going to work with other people from other groups, and you have to tell your classmate what day number one is about. Or if you have day number two, what day number two is about. If you have number three, what day number three is about. Yes? So I repeat it. First thing, read the 3 days. First step. Step number two, you will focus on the day that I will assign you, because I will give you one day in specific for each group. You analyze the paragraph, you read it, you get vocabulary. Probably you don't know the meaning of, let's see, you don't know the meaning of shaded. Yes, so probably you don't know it, but someone else in your group knows it. If you don't know it, you can also use a dictionary. Yes, and you get the word, because step number three will be later. Later you're going to work with other people, and you will tell them what you understood with your own words about the day number one. If I assign you the day number two, you have to tell your classmates what you understood about the day number two. If I assign you the number three, what you understood for number three. Then we are going to close the sessions, and you are going to tell me what the paragraph was about, but I will choose who will tell me paragraph number one, paragraph number two, and paragraph number three. Is it clear? Yes? Okay, so
Yes.
let's create the groups. And we are going to start group number one. We will have Ariel, Ivania, Carla, Mario Castro, and Emerson. So you are group number one. You read the three articles, but then you're going to focus on the paragraph number one. Get the vocabulary, try to understand everything related to paragraph number one. Now, group number two, paragraph number two, or day number two. Elena, Eric, Gabriela, um, Marlene, Petronila, you will be in group number two, day number two. You read the three paragraphs, but you focus especially on day number two, because that is what you have to explain, day number two. Group number three, Hugo, Leslie, Maria Argueta, Natalia, Priscilla, and Sylvia. So you are six, but Sylvia can speak. So you will have exactly five people to read all the paragraphs from one to three. So enter right now, and just to read the three paragraphs and then analyze the paragraph that I assigned you for the group number one, day one, group number two, day two, group number three, day three. I will give you exactly 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So work together. Then I will bring you to main session. I will create new groups, and then you have to tell your classmate what it was about. So enter right now. Enter, guys. Michelle, Hi, Miriam.
Hi, good afternoon.
They are working in groups right now. They have to read an article, so you're going to work with Ariel, Ivania, Carla, Mario, Castro, and Emerson. So enter right now.
Thank you. And someone can tell me,
Okay, I'm going
You-
to be day one.
Perfect, perfect. That's what I needed. That you projected it.
Okay, so
Can you see it?
yes.
Yes. Okay, so day
For you.
Okay.
One of you can project the picture. One of you can project the picture on the screen
Oh,
so that you can see it at the same time. Number two, picture number three.
Excuse me. I I couldn't hear you.
No problem, Elena, no problem. I will repeat it. I was saying that you can project the pictures that I sent to the group.
Okay.
So who's using a computer?
Okay.
Who's using a
me.
computer? Okay, Eric, so you can share the screen. Day number one, when you finish, day number two, and when you finish, day number three. And then you go
Okay.
to the day number two that is about to focus.
Okay. Yes.
with the traditional waterfalls and find your way to the 7th century blue mosque, named for the blue tiles of on its inside walls. Then walk north for a couple of blocks and visit the beautiful Hagia Sophia Mosque, now a museum.
Day number two, or
Yes.
can you
Yes.
Yes.
hear me?
Yes, so
Hello.
we can hear you.
Day two, chop till you drop. Start your day at the colorful and bustling Grand Bazaar. There are thousands of shops with everything from gold and silver to beautiful Turkish rock. You'll find plenty of souvenirs here to take home with you. Then head north and continue to the fabulous spice market. Continue me, okay? For a quick
No,
lunch,
I think it has to be another person because two people for number one, two people for number two, and one for number three.
It's my turn
okay?
for a quick lunch. But one of is Temple's pastry shop.
Hi, Cesar. Hi, Alejandra.
Hi, teacher.
They are working in pairs and they are reading an article. So, Cesar, you're going to work with, let me see, with Elena, Eric, Gabriela, Marlene, and Petronila. And Alejandra, you're going to work with them too because Marlene is a little bit sick, so you can also work with them. So enter to the number 2, Alejandra and Cesar. Enter.
World and works of art. Then will crowd the golfers, walk back into the park and enjoy a cup of chai, Turkish tea at one of the little outdoor cafes outside the park, well down of the little cobblestone street with traditional wonder house.
Elena.
I think it's not problem with connection. Maybe someone else can continue reading.
Mm,
Gabriela, keep reading.
uh, sorry, teacher. Mm, no sé a dónde iba, Elena.
Hi, can you hear me?
Okay, she's back. Yes, we can.
Okay, I read all the paragraph, but maybe I have problem with my connection. If you want,
Yes,
I can start again.
only in the second paragraph. The second paragraph.
Okay, okay.
Outside the park,
Outside the park, well down of the little cobblestone street with traditional wooden houses, find your way to the 17th century blue mosque, named for the blue tiles of the its inside walls.
Yes, the number one.
Okay, day one is about walking in the city.
Yeah. For example, I don't know what is the meaning of shaded lawns.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want, if you know the meaning, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Continue second part. Outside the park, walk down on walk down one of the little cobblestone streets with traditional wooden house. Find your way to the 7th century blue mosque, mosque, I don't know, named for the blue tiles on its inside wall. Then walk north for a couple blocks and visit the beautiful I hear Sophia most. No, amusing. What's the meaning most?
You have
Is
Who is the person? Uh,
Hugo.
to read
Istanbul.
the
The map Istanbul.
the paragraph.
Yes, it's
The
Hugo,
teacher.
I think, because the teacher wrote.
No, he um
Let,
he wrote about
give me a moment.
the number of the day. We need to read the number, please. And one.
Okay,
You
I read.
need to read and analyze the paragraph number 3, day number 3. Yeah?
Yes.
Check the
Yes.
words, pronunciation, meaning, and try to understand it, because later you tell me about it. Tell me and tell your classmates too.
Okay.
Teacher, what is the pronunciation? The places,
The-
2 places from Iminu in Andalul, Kabaki. I
yes,
don't know.
Andalu Kabagi.
Andalu Kabaki.
That's an
Okay, thanks.
But for the first word of the place after from, local ferry from,
Eminonu.
I mean, okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Eminonu. Today, take the local.
Numerar las cosas que se harán in the day number 1.
Your paragraph
Day.
is only day number 1, not day number 2. You have to read paragraph number 1, paragraph number 2, and paragraph number 3. But to get the meaning of the word, the pronunciation, and understanding the paragraph is paragraph number 1, not paragraph number
Okay.
2, not day number 2. Day number 1 is for your group.
Okay.
Check the
Emerson,
pronunciation.
your microphone, please.
Oh,
Okay, I will repeat it. I guess someone has a microphone on. Close it, please. Close the microphones. Emerson.
so
Okay, so
what you
read,
what do you
read,
think?
read, analyze, and get the meaning of the words.
Hello.
Paragraph number 1, day number 1.
What is the meaning?
Oh, force.
Lisa. Or
Guys, remember
Oh,
that you have to read the 3 days. You have to read the 3 days. Perfect. But you need to work on day number 2, because day number 2 is the one that you're going to explain. Yes, that
Oh,
this is the one that you have to know the pronunciation, the meaning of the words, and try to understand it, because you have to tell me with your own words what the day number 2 was about. Yes, so this is the one that you have to work. Hi, Gerson. You're going to work in Sylvia's group. Enter. They are working on a reading, and try to understand the paragraph that they are reading. Paragraph number 3, the one that I sent to the WhatsApp group.
I work on my cell phone.
Okay.
I can type in. Who's going to choose people? Who is going to? Who is typing? Sylvia.
Yes. She cannot speak.
Cannot speak. She asked, who is going to read? Only friends.
Okay, so practice the
Everyone to understand the paragraph and
try to understand it because later you're going to work in other groups. So you're not going to use the paragraph to read it. You have to explain it. Yes. So try to understand it and get the meaning of the words and pronunciation because you will use them.
okay.
Do you finish, guys? Do you finish? Yes, no? You only have 1 minute and
No, teacher.
1 minute and a half. I don't see you talking. You have to be talking. Okay, guys, and what is the meaning of rugs? I don't know. Okay, let's find it in the dictionary. But here nobody's talking, so I don't know what you are doing. You all need to understand the paragraph. You all need to know the meaning of the words. You all need to know the pronunciation of the.
Yes, now we read the paragraph and we search the words that we don't know, and I wrote.
Okay, because you have only 1 minute. 1 minute to finish.
What is cobblestones? Una pequeña
Adoquinada. Cobblestone Street, como calles adoquinadas.
adoquinadas con las tradicionales casas de madera. Es.
Okay, guys. So after reading the articles, the three articles, and after you analyzed your paragraph with the correct pronunciation of the words and with the correct meaning of the words, you're going to work in other groups. What are you going to do? You have to tell your classmates what you understood in paragraph.
Carla, ella, téngale. Que aquí estoy,
You have-
Hello, teacher. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So you have to tell your classmate what you understood in paragraph number 1, if that was your paragraph, or what you understood in paragraph number 2, if that was your paragraph. So now let's see. I will tell you right now who you are going to work with. Take notes because later I will ask you. So Ariel Callejas is going to work with Alejandra Barrera. Take notes about your classmates. And Harrison. Ariel, Alejandra, and Harrison. Ariel is going to tell you about what he understood in paragraph number 1. Alejandra is going to tell you what she understood in paragraph number 2. And Harrison is going to tell you what he understood in paragraph number 3. If you don't know the meaning of one word that your classmate is saying, you can ask him or you can ask her because they know the meaning. So first group, Ariel, Alejandra, and Harrison. Ariel is going to say about paragraph number 1, Alejandra paragraph number 2, and Harrison number 3. So take notes about your classmates. Now the second group. In the second group, we have Emerson, Cesar, and Hugo. Emerson, Cesar, and Hugo. You three are going to work together. Emerson is going to talk about paragraph number 1, Cesar about paragraph number 2, and Hugo about paragraph number 3. Take notes about your classmate because you have to give me that information later. Number 3, Ivania. Ivania is going to work with Elena and Leslie. Ivania, Elena, and Leslie. Ivania, paragraph number 1, Elena, paragraph number 2, and Leslie, number 3. Next group, Carla, Eric, and Maria Argueta. Carla, paragraph number 1, Eric, number 2, and Maria Argueta, number 3. Next group, let's see, Mario Castro. Mario Castro with Marlene and Priscilla. So Mario Castro is going to give information about paragraph number 1, Marlene about number 2, and Priscilla about number 3. Now, quick question. Oh, Natalia, you were in that group too, right? With Sylvia? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so in the next group, we will have Mario Mejia, Petronila, and Natalia. Mario Mejia, paragraph number 1, Petronila number 2, and Natalia number 3. Yes? Now, what are we going to do? We are going to have 7 groups. 7 groups, but with new people that you're going to work with. So tell them about your paragraphs. So let's start with the first group. Group number 1, tell me your members. Group number 1.
Alejandra Barrera, Gerson.
Only 2.
And me.
So Alejandra, Harrison, and Ariel. And Ariel. Number 2, group number 2.
Elena, Ivania, and Leslie.
Perfect. Elena, Ivania, and Leslie. Group number 3.
Eric, Carla, and me, or
Group number 3.
Cesar, I don't remember.
Hugo, Cesar, and Emerson.
Cesar, Emerson, and Hugo. Number 4. Number 4.
Carla, Eric, y María Argueta.
Carla, Eric, and Maria Argueta. I told you, take notes. Next one, number 5. Number 5.
Marlene, Priscilla, and me.
Perfect. number 6? Number 6? No one. Group number 6, guys.
They going.
Teacher, I'm not in any group.
Yes, because you entered late. You, Michelle, are not in a group. But
Okay.
I'm going to include you to one, but it will be only listening because you don't know what the activity is about. Then the last group we'll have Mario Mejia, I said, Natalia,
And Petronila.
Petronila. That was group number 6, and nobody said anything.
I
Okay.
remember you said 7.
Yeah, 7.
You said 7.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
There were only 6 groups.
But you say 7 and we are
There
on
are
the
7 groups. And we were the last.
Okay, so it was my fault if I said it like that because you're only 6. Now, Gabriela, the other person that is missing is Michelle. Gabriela, Michelle, and Xiomara, they are going to be in one of the groups, but they are not going to say anything because they will be just listening to the information that you will give. But later, Michelle, Xiomara, and Gabriela are going to give me the information. Gabriela is going to tell me about paragraph number 1. Michelle is going to tell me about paragraph number 2. And Xiomara is going to tell me about paragraph number 3. So pay attention to your classmates because they will give you information about paragraph number 1, 2, or 3 with their own words, not reading. If I enter and you are reading the information, you will dance. You will dance. So don't read. Don't read is just to express your own ideas, what you understood from the paragraph. So enter my cell phone. Now, and Sylvia, you will be listening too because you can speak. Enter Xiomara. Enter Emerson. Okay, guys, you can start. Tell your classmates. You don't have to show it, you don't have to read it. Close it. It's just speaking. Tell your classmate what you understood in paragraph number 1. Stop sharing the screen. Just tell your classmate, okay, I'm going to tell
Espérame, teacher.
I'm going
Es
to
que
tell
no sé cómo cerrarlo.
in English, Gabriela, in English.
Sorry, teacher.
It's
I don't know close.
close it.
Sorry, that's repeat this.
I will try to close it. Let me check if I can.
Oh.
No, I can't.
Ah.
There you go. Okay, only tell your classmate, okay, I understood in day number one, this, and this happened. In day number two, this, and this, and this. In day number three, this, and this. Yes, like that. So speaking, not reading.
We're going to tell you what I understood about the paragraph number 1. It was about visiting Turkey in some places in that country, about fashionable museums and bars, also walking around cities and some touristic places, also about life, nightlife, and even take a shower or bath in some rivers that are representative, I think. Or also visit restaurants and take a lunch. I I understood that. Yes. Also, you can take some souvenirs and take home with you. Yes. About the different touristic places of the country.
Okay, Ariel.
Yes.
What
All
is
museum, all museums and that.
okay? What do you kind of the souvenirs to buy and there?
What kind of souvenirs can you buy there?
Can you buy there?
Where I'm not sure if
and and meat, and in the day two, you can go to the famous baths of Istanbul, and it's all.
Okay. In the day 3, it's a tour of the river, and I'll take the ferry, and um, to Honolulu, I don't know, and it's a place, and yeah, good. It's a take good photos. In the paragraph say, I don't forget your camera and take a picture in the spectacular palace, and in the return that eat in the good restaurant with people. In the other day, in the afternoon, maybe in the energy cake in the fantastic Colina is a good place.
But in the rest of the day, sorry, you you will you will you will find a beautiful shops with a shop of this designer, and only that I don't know only that for the second day.
Okay. The day 3 is It's about the trip. Take a trip and ferry, and it's about the trip and ferry. You can
You have a good lunch.
Okay, I'm going to talk about paragraph 3. You can take pictures about all houses and can take the ferry from one city, from any city. I don't remember. Eminolu.
To Analolo, Kabagi.
De repeat it, please.
Analolo, Kabagi.
Okay. Analolu is the first city.
Eminolu is the
Eminolu.
first. From Eminolu to Analolu, Kabagi.
Okay. Okay, good.
Do you finish, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So we are going to go back to main session and we are going to hear what your classmates have to say. All right, guys. So it's time for, let's see, Xiomara, Gabriela, and Michelle. So they are going to tell us about day number 1. Close your microphones, please. Day number 1, day number 2, and day number 3. So the first person that will tell us about day number 1, you can start. Day number 1. Who had to talk about day number 1? We only have 3 people, Xiomara, Michelle, and Gabriela. Who had to give information about day number 1?
And me, teacher.
Okay, so tell us about it.
The information say is enjoyed the park and the beautiful garden and the palace Tab Capi Tab Capi, I don't know, and yeah, I'll no, I a museum, and in the museum I maybe no, I don't remember well, but I did buy souvenirs and t-shirt or uh, some something something um, um, I don't know remember teacher Morph.
Okay, Gabriela. Now try to explain it, but try to organize your ideas because you told me, for example, enjoy the park, enjoy this, but who? I enjoy, you can enjoy. Tell us like that. Try to give information. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you about day number 1. In day number 1, you go to this place and you can do this, and this. Just like that. So repeat it. Emerson, your microphone. Emerson, close your microphone.
Okay, classmate. um, the first days in Istanbul, you enjoyed, see, you enjoyed the palace, tapping, and you enjoy a beautiful garden. I don't know. And Jaden Lounge and the museum, uh, in the museum, you can you can buy souvenirs or souvenirs of something, uh, and t-shirts or other things. And I don't know, teacher. That
Okay, that was better, but that was better. Good, thank you, Gabriela. Number two, who had number two, Michelle or Xiomara? Michelle, Xiomara, who had it?
Michelle, I am number 3.
Teacher,
3.
Yes, Emerson?
I have a problem with my cell phone, or is general problem? You have a
I think it's
problem with the
yourself.
connection.
No, most of them are here, but you were leaving, entering, leaving, entering. I guess it is your connection.
My connection.
Maybe, maybe. Yes, it is because he left again.
Okay, I check in this moment.
Okay. So Elena, open the camera. Mario Castro, Carla, Amanda, Michelle, Marlene, open the cameras. The cameras need to be open. So now let's see. Number two, I will choose another person for number two. Who's gonna be? Let's see. Leslie, tell me about paragraph number two or day number two.
The day number 2, I don't take note.
You don't every day or you didn't in the past?
I didn't know.
I didn't take notes.
Take
I didn't
notes.
take notes. I don't take notes is never. I never do it. I didn't one day in the past or one moment in the past. Let's see another person. Petronila.
Yes.
What do you remember about the number two? Because your classmates were giving information too. So what do you remember they
Yes.
said?
I remember we can start the day with a colorful and everything in Grand Bazaar. And there is 1,000 shops with everything with gold and silver and Turkish rocks. Then we continue in a plenty place with souvenirs that we have to buy or they, I don't know. And the fabulous spicy market. There are here, there are, yeah. And for a quick lunch, we go to the Istanbul pasty shop and they can try a börek. It's a pastry with cheese and meat. That I remember that. And we spend a day exploring fashionable shops with designers. And there is exciting nightlife.
Okay, good, Petronila. Thank you. Now, Xiomara, you will tell us about the number 3.
Okay, the number 3 is about a trip on the river. First, you can take a local ferry, and you don't forget the camera for take photos. Amazing, and after the long, you can eat in a restaurant that offers seafood, and if you have energy, you can hike up to the hill. Yes, only that. I can take notes. I'm ocupada las manos. Sorry.
I'm busy. I'm busy, or I have my hands busy. Yes, I can see it. Good. So, in other words, the first day is to go to the museum. Museum is to go to the museum to see the structure or the infrastructure in the city and like that. The day number 2 is to go shopping, to visit different places like markets, to buy souvenirs and things like that. And the day number 3 is just to enjoy a little trip on the river, to have some activities over there, like leisure activities, to eat something and like that. Yes? Now let's see how much you understood from each day. So I'm going to share the screen and we are going to answer some questions about it. First person to help me will be Caesar. So Caesar, first question. Where can you do these things according to the website? Where can you buy a Turkish rug? Caesar? Caesar? Caesar?
I think walk around beautiful gardens.
That was on day number 1. Okay, what do you think, Petronila? Is the answer correct or not?
Could you repeat the question, please? Because I
Is
don't
that for me or for Caesar?
for you. Sorry.
I'm asking you if you have the same answer as Caesar is saying. I asked him where can you buy a Turkish rug? And then he told me that that information was about day number 1.
No, it's in Grand Bazaar.
In which day?
No, day 2.
Day number 2.
Yes.
What do you think, Maria Argueta?
Yes, it's day number 2.
Exactly, it is day number 2. I described you at the beginning. Day number 1 was for museum, infrastructure, houses, streets, and like that. Day number 2 is shopping. So when you buy, is shopping. So that's a way that you analyze. Yes. Just a minute because I need to take a picture. Alejandra has a problem. The rest of you that are not with the camera open. Hugo, Amanda, open your cameras, please. Okay, so we'll take the picture. 1, 2, Amanda Rodriguez, open the camera. Amanda? Give me a second. 1. Finished. There she is. Good. Okay, so I will take a picture. 1, 2, smile. Let me check if I could, because otherwise I need to take another one. By the way, parentheses, don't forget to send the documents to Sarai if you want to continue. Yes, because we finish on Monday. Tomorrow we have last exam. We finish on Monday. I give you the score on Monday. And I think that that will be the last day that we are going to see each other because I need to take another group. So send the documents to continue in the program. And I guess I will see you like in 2 months. So I will see if you progressed or not. So it's up to you if you did it. Yes? Now let's continue. I will share the screen. I could take the picture. Now Alejandra, if you have to leave for the emergency, you can do it. Now the second one. This is for Natalia. Natalia, where can you walk around beautiful gardens?
I didn't understand the first word. Can you repeat it?
Where can you walk around beautiful gardens? We have the 3 places. The first one was, and day number 1. The other
I
one was
remember
number
the
2.
beautiful gardens was in first day, but I forget exactly the place.
There you have it. What is it?
Is
Gulheim Park. Gulher
Gulheim
Park.
Park.
Okay, so that's the answer for the number 2. Good. Next one, number 3. This is for Elena. Where can you see jewels and works of art? Elena?
And the first day.
Where exactly?
I don't remember.
It is the first day.
Where. Yes.
But where? The place exactly?
In the museum.
Ah, perfect. In the museum. Next one. Let's see. Eric, where can you drink Turkish tea? Eric?
I don't remember very well, but it was on
Which day? Number 1, day number 2, or day number 3?
I think on day number 1.
Okay, so here you have day number 1, and that is correct. But what is the place? Where is it?
At one of the little outdoor cafes.
Oh, so that is the answer. In one of the little outdoor cafes that you can find in that city. Good. Next one. This is for Gabriela. What is a borek? Gabriela, what is a borek? Do you know it?
Yes, teacher. 1 minute.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
That is like how can you say this? A proper noun. Hmm?
I don't know, teacher.
Okay, so you don't know. Let's see another person. Mary Mejia. What is it?
I think is like a dessert. Desert.
Desert or dessert?
Desert.
Both words exist, but they have different
Yes,
meanings.
I think this desert.
Desert, like the Sahara Desert.
That is desert. Ah, and then is dessert.
Oh, dessert, like food, like cheesecake.
Yes,
Ice
like
cream.
that.
So that is dessert. Okay. So he's saying that it's a dessert. Where can you find it? In day number 1, day number 2, or day number 3?
Marek,
Number
Where, Gabriela?
number 2, dessert is a cake of cheese, a meat, maybe.
Ah, okay. So they are saying that it's a pastry. And where can you buy it? Where can you buy it? Priscilla, where can you buy it?
Istanbul? No, I don't know.
Yes, Istanbul pastry.
Ah, in Istanbul, but specifically in a pastry shops or in the pastry shops. Yes, that you have in Istanbul. Good. Next one. Hugo, what sights can you see on the boat trip? When you travel by boat, what are the sights that you can see?
Can you repeat, please?
Yeah,
I can hear you very well.
it is the number 3. It is the number 3.
What size?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What side can you see the boat?
So the answer?
Okay. You can say
You can see.
whole houses. You can see. You can see palace or whole houses and beautiful places.
Uh-huh. Is that in
The day 3.
is that on which
The day 3.
day number 3? Perfect. Okay, so
Take a trip on the river.
let's see if it is true. It says, so you can take spectacular photos of palaces, old houses, and forts along the way. Then, before the boat returns, be sure to have a... Exactly. So, palaces, old houses, and forts.
Whole houses and forts.
Good. So, that is the answer. Next one, Carla. Which 3 places would you like to see on this tour and why?
I would like to walk in a Wuhan Park because it has a shade lounge and beautiful gardens. And I would like to take a trip on the ferry or in the ferry. And also I would like to eat and I would like to drink something maybe in Turkish tea.
A Turkish tea.
Turkish tea, yeah.
Good. Good. Thank you. So, last one. This is for Marlene. Are there any places that you wouldn't like to go? Any places that you wouldn't like to go?
I don't know. Are they place? Is
From the places that you have in the reading, which places wouldn't you like to visit? Emerson, your microphone. Which places wouldn't you like to visit and why, Marlene?
Number 6, right?
Yes, what are the places that you would not like to visit? In the article, from the places that they mention in the article, which ones wouldn't you like to visit and why?
Mm, I don't know. All the place is very good.
All the places are
Are very good.
okay. So there is not a place that you wouldn't like to visit.
Yes.
Okay, what about Emerson? What is a place that you wouldn't like to visit in the reading?
You can repeat the question, teacher?
Yes, it is the number 6. Are there any places that you wouldn't go to and why?
I will not. For example, um, Parque Libertad.
No, Emerson. Places in
No.
the reading. Places in the reading. We are in the reading section right now. This reading section. They mention different places.
Solamente esto. Solamente esto. Sí, sí, sí. Gracias. In,
They
in my
mention
in my
different
my
places.
paragraph.
So any
Okay.
paragraph, any of the places that they mention. So which one wouldn't you like to visit and why?
Okay. The Wheelhouse Park. Um, the beautiful. No. Yes. Beautiful gardens and
So those are the
uh,
places that you wouldn't like to visit.
it uh, about the paragraph one, teacher. No.
Emerson, any paragraph, day number 1, day number 2, day number 3, which
Okay.
places wouldn't you like to visit and why?
Uh, well, maybe museum
The museum.
and
Why? Tell us why.
okay,
Not only the place. Tell us why.
okay. I feel in uh, I not enjoy visit museum.
I don't enjoy
I prefer.
visiting. Enjoy
Yes.
visiting. I don't enjoy visiting the museum. That would be a good
Okay.
answer. That would be a good answer. Yes. So I wouldn't like to visit the museum because I don't enjoy visiting museums. I think that it's boring. Yes, something like that. So try to answer immediately. Don't think too much. Yes. Now let's see. You're going to work in groups and you're going to discuss about these questions that I sent you over there too. Talking about El Salvador, because probably you have never traveled to another country, but you have traveled to different places in El Salvador. So, is there a good place to sit and watch people go by or pass by or walk? Is there a good place in El Salvador where you can see or watch people that they are walking and passing by? Yes, no, where? When did you go? What happened? Do you have experience about that and like that? Is there a fun place, an interesting place to spend a rainy afternoon? Imagine a rainy day in the afternoon. Where can you have a good place to stay when it is raining? Maybe you drink some coffee and like that. So you can tell your classmate where and why. Maybe if you have experience in that place, visiting that place. Is there a cheap but good place to eat? Is there a cheap but good place to eat in El Salvador? A cheap place, not expensive, cheap, but good restaurant, good place to eat. If you know the place, tell your classmate, oh, I think that a good place to eat and cheap is Carnitas Mamachus because you can eat a lot of food and it is cheap. It's only $5 and you can eat beef, rice, I don't know, some salad, this, and this. Yes, and it is only $5 and the food is delicious. Yes. Next one, is there a good place to shop for electronics? A good place where you can buy cell phones, tablets, and like that. Is there an interesting museum in El Salvador? Yes, no, which one? A neighborhood with a lot of cultural events. Oh, yeah, I think that Santa Tecla is a neighborhood that has, maybe not a neighborhood, but a city that has a lot of cultural events. They do this, and this, and this. Yes. Is there a neighborhood with lots of interesting nightlife? Nightlife means that you can go out at night and there are always interesting things to do. Yes? So you will work in groups of 3 and you will tell your classmate your answers about those places. Do you know a restaurant that is cheap but good? Where? Give us information. Not only say, yes, Carnitas Mamachus. No, right? You are in 1A. You are about to pass to 1B. It means that you're about to pass to another level. So try to speak more. And then you say, oh, I think that there is a good restaurant in San Salvador and it is cheap. Its name is Carnitas Mamachus. It is near, how do you call that church? Luz del Mundo. It's near Luz del Mundo and it is very cheap. You can eat this, and this for only $5. And the beef over there is delicious. Many people recommend it, so you should visit one of them. They have different places or different stands. One is near Salvador del Mundo, the other one is near Super Selecto on the 29th Avenue. So you start describing location, kind of food, and things like that. So you will work in groups of 3. And I will create the groups right now. You have to discuss all those questions. And the questions are also in the WhatsApp group so that you can see them. So you will enter right now. Enter, guys.
But my
Bicentenario
but
Park.
Bicentenario.
my question is, where
Yes.
do you live?
Oh, I live in San
You?
Salvador.
In San Salvador.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes, Bicentenario is near for me, for my house. Oh,
Really.
it's near my house.
That's great. Yes,
It's good place. I don't remember visit the park Bicentenario. And you?
Yes.
Okay. There is a place in Ahuachapán, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. In Ahuachapán.
Do you know?
Exactly a
place?
taco.
Yes.
Okay.
And you, Lucian, do you know the other place?
I did Los Planes de Renderos.
Oh, it is a near a church when they play a people.
Okay. The second question.
Okay.
Can you read, please? Because I don't have the.
Okay. What a fun place to spend a raining afternoon.
Well, maybe I don't know if you well, no, maybe a taco. A taco has a lot of place when you can.
Enter, Emerson, enter.
A taco.
A taco.
Okay.
It's a beautiful place
it's a beautiful
because
city. City.
that repeat.
It's a beautiful city.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful, very beautiful.
The weather is beautiful. I love it. The weather.
Yes, because I like other uh, other food and and I am especially um, one place. Uh, what is
Say bars.
Bars.
Yes. For example, what? Roof tooth. You hear about?
Rooftop.
Boy.
Rooftop. Teacher. Okay, and the other question? Only Eric.
Continue.
Okay, only.
Okay, another question. A fun place to spend a rainy afternoon? Ariel?
I'm not sure, but maybe a rent near to the house, I think. Near to the beach.
Near the beach.
Near the beach, yes.
I think you spend your time when the weather is rainy or in the afternoon when
only see some art.
Yes. I went to visit in 2018 or 19, but I went with my boyfriend and it was very good place.
Okay.
An old place. Okay. Do you know a neighborhood with a lot of cultural events? No, I don't know.
Maybe I can't remember the name. Suchitoto. Oh, that place is, I think.
Yeah, maybe not a neighborhood, but probably a city.
A city.
City.
Villa
Okay. Well, we have a Guayua. We have what is the other name? Zacuatitan. That places have a good cultural events. And also you can eat some food. And that place is a traditional food.
Yes, that places are the people are very happier and
Very happy.
has a lot of, the city has a lot of, very happy. Okay. And the people, no, the city has a lot of small shops in the street and buy some souvenirs.
And what's the name of the restaurant, the place?
I don't remember, so maybe Eric Burger. Eric Burger is in front of the Seguro or the office of the office Seguro. I went to my husband and my mom. One maybe.
Well, a cheap place to eat. I know one that I like to go. That is in Santa Ana. It's right in front of the park. And it's a pizza restaurant that I don't remember the name. But the pizza isn't very expensive. And the restaurant is next to the cathedral, so you see the cathedral while you're eating.
Good place to shop for electronics.
Yes.
In Plaza Mundo, there is city.com is good place.
In Plaza Mundo too is good. Is good. No, there is one, or there is a good place to shop for electronic. For example, Zona Digital, I think. Or
yes,
I don't remember the Tech Store. Tech Store is a good
yes.
place for shop. Other
For accessories.
what?
Cell phone.
Oh yes. Other I don't remember.
Try to speak a little bit more. Try to speak a little bit more, Marlene.
Sorry?
Try to speak a little bit more. Try to give more ideas, where the place is located, what you can find over there, if it is expensive, if it is cheap, this, and that.
Okay.
Well, in yes.
Tell me.
But in Zona Digital, something is expensive, are expensive things, but in Tech Store, some things is very cheap.
Some
Yes.
things are very cheap because you're saying things,
Okay.
so are.
Good.
Good.
Okay.
Continue, Marlene.
In Teston, I bought how do you say, the cloud for computer?
Keyboard.
Okay, keyboard for computer is very cheap, but it is headphones is very cheap.
So Silvia is asking something in the chat because she can't speak. She says, "Do you know where I can buy a plastic bottle to carry to carry up drinks, or for carrying could be the other option. For carrying up drinks. Mm, maybe
Dollar City,
Dollar
for
City.
example.
Yeah, in Dollar City you can find different bottles, and they are cheap. They are cheap.
In the set or in the center of city or city of center. I don't
Downtown.
know. Okay, in the downtown.
Maybe.
For example, well, I don't remember the name of this place, but oh, Tienda Morena. It's a good
That's a
place
good place to buy things, especially
for
plastic. You can go to different tiendas Morena. You have one that is downtown, as Cesar is saying. The other one is mm, across from Galerías, but in the back side of Galerías, Escalón. And there is another one in Santa Tecla. So there are different places that you Berniot.
I think in the street of Boulevard is Coplas is very more. There are things.
What can you buy there, Marlene?
And is a chair, the plastic is
Plastic chairs.
table, plastic table, um, more. There are more things.
Okay, yes, you're right. You have different things made of plastic and they are cheap.
Yes.
Especially people go there just to buy those things or things.
Yeah.
So they get a better price. Good, continue.
Another.
Pero los buses.
Buses. The bus. I don't know. I study here, but in Complejo Educativo Católico de Nuestra Señora del Rosario. You know
Did
it.
you study here? Yeah.
Yes, I studied in ninth in my high school, ninth grade and high school.
This
Teacher.
we finished the question and we are talking about that.
That could be, maybe if you're talking about places, it's okay because we are talking about that.
Yes, teacher, where do you live?
I live near the underpass that goes to Apopa, Constitución, and
okay.
It's over there. How about you?
You live a little far.
Depending. If you go on
depending.
on the Constitución, you can get to San Salvador probably in 10 minutes. But
there isn't traffic in
the problem is the traffic jam. That is a problem. It isn't far. The problem is the traffic jam. You spend more than 1 hour. If there is a lot of traffic, more than 1 hour. So it is heavy.
That's
I live in Apopa 6 years with my grandma, and it was far away. When I was studying, I traveled around 2 hours from Uca to Apopa.
2 hours. Maybe for the time. Maybe for the time.
Because in the night I took the last bus and it takes more time in the travel because he waited.
Because the driver had to wait.
Yeah.
That was a problem. Yes, because 2 hours is too much. 2 hours is too much. But if the driver had to wait for people, yes, because it was the last bus.
Yes.
But I think it's possible that the trip, how can I say dure?
Last.
Last. That's
Street lasts.
oh, that's 2 hours because with the traffic, I spent 1 hour in what's the name of that? In Araujo, Manuel Enrique Araujo Road, Street, and 1 hour in Constitution. Bueno, en la Constitución. Maybe for that.
Where do you live?
Nowadays in Colonia, Costa Rica, near of the zoo. And before in San Jacinto, Barrio San Jacinto. But before I lived only a pair of weeks. What's the name? I forget the name of that. There's a residential of that residential. I don't know.
In which city? Is it in San Salvador, La Gloria, or what?
Yes. No, is I forgot the name. And I only live for like 2 weeks, maybe, for an emergency.
Okay, good. Yeah, in some places it is difficult for the traffic. In
Yes.
the past, you used to spend only 15 minutes to get to a place or 10 minutes, and nowadays 1 hour or more just for the traffic because you go like this, really slow. And as you can see, they are having more residentials near Constitucion. All those places like going to how do you call this place? After Nejapa?
¿Qué salte?
No, the other one. Opico. So
Opico.
they are building new residentials in Opico. So can you imagine in some years, because nowadays they have a residential that is new and the government was giving some houses. So that place will be crowded in some years. So I think that in 2 or 3 years, that street will be collapsed. And you will see it. People will spend, if they spend right now 20 minutes to get to San Salvador, they will spend probably more than 1 hour. It is heavy because people are moving from one place to another. In the past, Constitucion was the best way to get to San Salvador quickly. And right now, it's not a good option. It's not a good option.
Yes.
But maybe one day we fix this problem of traffic jam in El Salvador because we need it. We need it. For real, we need it. Too many cars. And
Okay.
Yes, but it's difficult.
there are more cars than people.
In San Salvador, yes, maybe.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Because if you go to Chalatenango, it's not too crowded. So
okay, bye. See you later.
All right, guys. So just to finish, I was hearing some of you talking before the break. Some of you finished really fast,
No, Chinchulín.
like Xiomara and what do you call them? Like Xiomara and Mario, and then they were talking about places. We were talking about the traffic jam in San Salvador, especially in some cities that in the past you could get to San Salvador in 10 minutes, and now you have to spend more than 1 hour. Yes. Sometimes you can have touristic places in El Salvador, but if there is a lot of traffic jam, people decide not to go. And that is true. So I think that, and I hope that someday in the future, this situation will be better. Maybe they can modify that day that some cars can get out of their houses, like by the plate, the number of plate would be a good option. All the number pairs are going to go out one day. For example, the number 0, number 2, number 4, 6, and 8 on Monday. The number 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 on Tuesday, and so on. So that one day, yes, you go to work by car, the other day you have to take the bus, or you ask for a ride to someone that goes to work. So that would be a good option. But the buses have to be very, yeah, that's the main problem. People prefer to buy a car because you know that in transportation that we have here in El Salvador, it's not so good. The seats are not comfortable. The drivers are crazy. And also they are not like in good conditions in general. So people prefer to buy a car. Yes, but maybe one day we can fix that problem. Now, who wasn't in class yesterday? Who didn't join us yesterday? Who was not in class yesterday? Raise your hand. Who was not in class?
Teacher, I was in class,
Okay, so
but intermittent.
okay, but yesterday, Emerson, were you in class?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Mauricio, were you in class yesterday?
Or the long class, yeah.
No, I'm asking you if you were in class yesterday. Did you join us?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sure?
Caleb.
Yes, I was talking
Yes,
with
I work with Lucio.
he has a problem with the mirror.
Also, I think it was
Teacher
Caleb
Caleb,
too.
he left.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
But
I
He
work with
left.
he had to
Lucio.
present today. Okay, let me check. Probably he sent a message justifying why he isn't in class because he needed to have the presentation today. Yes, you're right. He's the one that missed the presentation. Okay, now last instructions. Send the documents to Sarai if you want to continue. Number two, tomorrow you have exam for unit number 6, which is the last one. You will receive the scores today, tomorrow, and on Saturday and Sunday you will receive the scores for unit number 6. And on Monday we have the last day of class, so I have to give you your final score, and you will also have the last evaluation, that is speaking evaluation. So what I really suggest, starting today, you have today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning. So you have about 5 days. Because on Monday, I will ask you random questions. Random questions means any kind of questions. And I need that you give me answers, but I don't need that you give me short answers. Yes, you have to talk more. So let's see, just to give you an example, Carla, do you like the city where you live?
Yes, I like my city. Actually, I live in Santa Tecla, and I think that is a good city because it has a lot of place that you can enjoy, maybe the view, or you can enjoy the delicious food.
Perfect. A lot of place or a lot of places?
A lot of places, sorry.
Exactly. Place is plural, place singular. And the other one that I was hearing in the groups, that places, those places in plural, those places. Good. Now let's see another one. Ivania. Mm, what's something that you don't like about your neighborhood? What's something that you don't like about your neighborhood?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes. What's something that you don't like about your neighborhood?
Mm, I don't like my neighbor because they are angry, and she doesn't like that I listen to music.
They don't like that I listen to music.
Yes, yes.
But maybe because you play Bad Bunny with loud music, loud volume.
No, because my favorite kind of music is rock.
Okay, so it was the opposite. It is rock and heavy metal.
No, only rock, no heavy metal.
Okay,
Only rock.
good. Thank you.
And they like listen
They like
Bad
listen, they like
Bunny.
to listen.
They like to listen Bad Bunny or kind of music of a band or salsa, bachata, and I don't like.
I don't like it. Okay, so just try to remember you say listen to music, listen to rock, listen to salsa. Not only listen salsa, listen to. Good. Now, Hugo, this is the last one. Hugo, um, tell me something that you enjoy doing on weekends.
Well, I really enjoy visit my mom and
Enjoy
watching
visiting.
movies. Excuse me?
Enjoy visiting. You need gerunds
Enjoy
after the verb
visiting.
enjoy. You never have two verbs together.
Enjoy visiting my mom and watching watching the movies, and sometimes I we're going to eat pupusas or a restaurant, chicken, fried, or something like that, and
Okay,
I really enjoy it.
sometimes we go. Yes, sometimes we go. No, we are going. We are going
Sometimes
in
we go.
like for the future or right now. Yes. Okay, so try to practice things like that. Try to have clear what you want to express because if you only say, this is just an example. If you only say, what do you enjoy doing on weekends? Play basketball and watch movies and music because it's good and enjoy with my family. So you are not giving a clear idea of what you really want to say. So try to think clear, practice every day. Take some questions. Okay, today I'm going to talk about my family. And then you start talking about your family. I'm going to talk about my free time. I'm going to talk about my last vacation and so on. Yes? So practice it. And tomorrow you have the exam. Study for unit number 6. Yes? So I see you tomorrow and have a good day. Bye, guys.
Teacher, have a good
Bye,
day.
teacher.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Teacher. Bye.